The 6th of February is the International Day of Zero Tolerance for Female Genital Mutilation.
In 2012, the United Nations General Assembly adopted the first ever resolution against female genital mutilation, a practice which leads to health complications, including chronic pain, infection, increased risk of HIV transmission, anxiety, depression, birth complications, infertility, and in some cases, death. Let me be clear. FGM has no place in society. It is internationally recognized as an extreme violation of the rights of women and girls. ICPD 25, the Beijing Declaration, and the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development have set forth a transformative global agenda that prioritizes the human rights of girls and women, including the elimination of FGM.
FGM comprises all procedures that involve altering or injuring the female genitalia for non-medical reasons and is recognized internationally as the violation of the human rights, the health and the integrity of girls and women.
Female circumcision, which is also known as female genital mutilation, is something I think should be done away with. Because most people that practice it, most of our parents that practice it, they practice it out of ignorance. They didn't know the implication. But as the world evolves and the stage and the era we are, it's something that is supposed to be done away with. It doesn't help a girl child in any way. It does a lot of damage to the girl child, especially when it has to do with the sexuality of a girl child. It's a very practice that's supposed to be done away with.
Female genital mutilation, commonly called female circumcision, is the cutting and removal of the female genitalia in a non-medical, unhygienic, and unsterilized conditions without anesthesia. Statistics by United Nations show that more than 200 million women have undergone female genital mutilation, with 3 million still at risk every year. Though banned, this somewhat barbaric act is still being practiced in African countries. In unswerving terms, female genital mutilation is a violation of girls' and women's human rights.
Female circumcision is very bad, and that's wickedness on the part of the ladies, because it makes a lady to enjoy sex. That part of the lady that you take away as circumcision, that's what makes a lady to enjoy sex. So I feel ladies should be allowed to be the way they are, the way just God created them, so that they can enjoy sex.
This procedure comes in different types. Female genital mutilation has absolutely no health benefits and often lead to complications which include infection, which could result in infertility, problems urinating, severe menstrual pain, intense pain during sexual intercourse, difficulty during childbirth, mental health issues, and death. These complications can live with a woman throughout her lifetime.
The reason why I see it's not okay, by creation, if God knows that it's okay, he would have done it just like he did for the male one.
Unlike male circumcision, female genital mutilation is not a religious exercise, as there is nothing in the Holy Book that stands for it. In most cases, it is done as a traditional rite of passage. Female genital mutilation is condemned by a number of international treaties and conventions, as well as by national legislation in many countries. Article 25 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights states that everyone has the right to a standard of living adequate for health and well-being, and this statement has been used to argue that female genital mutilation violates the right to health and bodily integrity. Eliminating this harmful practice is crucial to global efforts in the fight against abuse of girls and women.
Girls and women are often left behind due to social, political, and economic factors. For poor and marginalized girls, these factors intersect and increase their risk of undergoing FGM. In this decade of action and delivery, to implement the SDGs, I call on all member states to take urgent steps to achieve Target 5.3, eliminate all harmful practices such as child, early and forced marriage, and female genital mutilation. While change is happening, progress is not universal, and it is not fast enough. In countries where the practice of FGM has become less common, we were not on track to implement the SDGs even before the COVID-19 pandemic struck. This global health pandemic has had a direct and lasting impact on FGM prevention services. UNFPA projects that 2 million extra girls are now at risk. If we are to create change, women and girls need to participate in COVID-19 response decision-making at all levels. Moreover, ending FGM needs to be integrated into all COVID-19 response plans. This includes mitigating the impact on access to prevention and care services and the provision of community-based protection. We must mobilize grassroots support to address FGM, as it has been proven effective. The involvement of traditional and community leaders, as well as community service organizations and non-governmental organizations in the fight against FGM is essential. Moreover, equitable access to education, healthcare, and employment opportunities accelerates the elimination of FGM, contributes to equitable social and economic development, and ensures no girl or woman is left behind. This is no time for global inaction. We must unite, fund, and act to end FGM once and for all.